that we have of this season. So those of you who don't want to miss out on this whatsoever. I went home last night, I have to tell you, and then my skin was so soft. And what did I do? I put more of my treatment on. This is Chaz Dean WEN Nourishing Body Treatment. 613 is the original with that lemongrass, that wonderful, just fresh cleanliness.
Lemon, rosemary, vanilla bean.
This is the one that was his very first fragrance. This is his baby fragrance, as we could say. And then he came out with fragrance-free. Any of you who cannot have fragrance, cannot be around fragrance, or you want to be your own mixologist, like our girls do with WEN, what you can do is you can actually add in the treatment oils, any of them, to this fragrance-free and make this any kind of fragrance you want with the treatment oil. So there's so many properties to this. But when you created this the first time, Chaz came in with a little white jar, no label on it, and he's just like got this little teeny jar, and he's like, come here. And he's like, and he puts it on my arm, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that? And I wanted to go back for more. I only had
a little bit.
He had that much. He's like, no. And I'm like, well, what is it?
And he goes, you like it.
Do you like this? And I'm like, yes, love, and then smelled it and loved. And it was one of these things that when you start off, and I bet you it happened, we were talking about a BeautyCon that's happening up in New York and places. When you go to give your friends to have them try this, and they open this up.
A little tip. They're polite at first.
They're polite, and they go like, oh, sure, thank you. I'll just take a little bit.
Because they don't know if there's going to be good.
And you do this, and they put it on, and they smell it, and then you go, I mean, look at the brightness. You go, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And then pretty soon, keep your eye on this, because you will see that during this presentation, I will be putting this on my entire body. This is revolutionary. How can you describe what this is?
It's revolutionary because I battled with my lab when I was creating it. I was on version 3, and I went to my lab and I said, okay, now it's time to incorporate vitamin K and arnica. And they're like, yeah, Chaz, that's not quite what it's designed for. I'm like,
we don't want to do that.
I know what it's for, but they didn't want to do a lot of my product.
Tell them what it's called.
A lot of my products.
What it's called.
Oh, it's called the Amuse Me.
Amuse Me.
Amuse Me. It's just Amuse Me, or Humor Me.
Humor
me. If I'm wrong, I'll be the first one to admit it.
Have you ever been wrong?
No one's done it. No, I haven't been wrong yet, thank God. Because it's like I trust my instinct. And so we did it. We added vitamin K and arnica, and then we kept changing it and increasing it and changing the ingredients.
Try not to get close to
I ended on version 13. She's going to town. But again, the fragrance-free, we're going to go to the girls. It's fragrance-free, number one, for a reason, because people said, oh, I want to put it on my face. I don't want it to interfere with their perfumes or colognes. So they wanted that for a very specific reason. But what we found by doing it as well is that everyone gets to be their own mixologist, because everyone's asked for it in Mandarin Italian fig. Why? Because you love a Mandarin Italian fig. Everyone's asked for it in bamboo green tea. Why? Because they love it. They've asked for it in the seasonals, tea tree, pomegranate, everyone you can name.
Wait, and then Chaz was in the shower, and the light bulb in the shower.
Here's my light bulb here.
Went ding, and here was the light bulb. It was Dad.
It was Dad. It was fragrance-free. We had it fragrance-free. And I already had my packaging set to go. This is my mom and dad. It was a couple years before she passed away of cancer, February 5th of 2001. High school sweethearts. They went to high school together, married. We're married the whole time until she passed away.
Jersey, right?
Jersey, Clifton, New Jersey High. And I was in the shower. We already had our packaging done for the fragrance-free, but a light bulb went in my head, and it was because I had a painting done. And in the painting, I'll sell this quick, in the painting, my mom's birthday is 6/13.
Yes.
My dad's birthday is 3/19. My mom's birth year is 1936. 6/13 and 3/19 both go into the year 1936.
Chaz and I love numbers.
And that was a light bulb moment.
Yes.
That's crazy, crazy.
And
Mom and Dad's. So
your
my
grandfather
dad doesn't have a sense of smell, and I thought fragrance-free, 3/19, 6/13.
Dad has no sense of smell.
My dad doesn't have a sense of smell, so it all made sense.
And I'm sure you had a lot of people asking for unscented.
My dad is James Dean, and my grandfather and my brother were all James Deans, and my dad's father, my grandfather passed away on my dad's birthday, which is also 3/19. So it just ties the whole family together. We're going to go over to the girls.
Putting it all over.
We're going to the girls, and we're also going to pull up, hopefully, our claims.
Yes, we can on this because it's the right size.
Because this is why the claims are incredible.
Okay, now.
Because winter started already today. We got snow in Westchester today. I don't know if you know it.
No, was there?
We had snow, yes, at our house a little bit.
Did you really?
And then it turned into hail, yes.
Oh, fabulous.
So, 6/13, we did a clinical on last week of February, first week of March last year. when it was 15 degrees to minus 15 in New York. And in a 2-week survey, just 2 weeks, guys, 88% of participants reported an improvement of skin's firmness. Firmer skin by 88% in 2 weeks in the dead of winter. 86% of participants reported their skin visibly younger looking in just 2 weeks in New York in the dead of winter. 84% of participants reported noticing an appearance of fewer lines in 2 weeks. I'm going back to the dead of winter. Why? It was 15 degrees to minus. Everyone had their forced heat on. I gave them the hardest time. I could have done this in the summer, which I would have probably I probably would have had 100% on every one of them.
Well, in the
this
summer.
is in the dead of winter.
Now,
and the
you for
100% that was up there was on, what was that? 100% is on, it went away too soon.
On dramatically hydrated.
There you go.
For
Dramatically
2 weeks.
hydrated improved after 2 weeks in the dead of winter.
And this is the
now
original
we'll go
formulation, and the formulation is the same. One's just fragrance free.
There's no fragrance in it.
And
so
you can, for those of you who are sensitive to fragrance, and I have a lot of you who are, and then there's those of you who want to customize and start to have fun. I told Chaz, I have this next to my bed. We have it next to my husband's. I have it in my daughter's room, and she will be asleep, and I'll pick up her arm, and she'll be asleep with one arm up, and she'll let me lather one arm, and then she'll put it down, and then I'll get the other arm, and she'll do it, because my daughter, just like my husband, her hands chap and crack, like Mary St. John's as well. This is something that this is not lotion.
It's not lotion. And the reason I created
I
created it because I got tired of putting lotions on or body butters or creams or whatever you call them, and for an hour it's okay, and then you're reapplying. The other clinicals is crazy important, guys, because I did 8-hour clinicals, and 98% of participants said their skin's hydration was dramatically improved 8 hours after use. 8 hours later, it was still improved. 91% of participants reported an appearance of skin's texture 8 hours after use. This is 8 hours in the dead of winter. Everyone has asked for, like I said, Mandarin Italian. Right here we have Amy mixing Mandarin Italian oil in with the fragrance-free. Customize your own. You can put the oil on first and then follow up with the body treatment.
Or you can mix it in your hand.
Or you can mix in your hand, either way. Now I'm gonna read some ingredients because that's what's crazy important, but what makes it unique is absolutely the vitamin K and arnica. If you want healthier, firmer, younger looking skin, clinically proven, 2 weeks later in the dead of winter, you have nothing to lose. You have your 30-day policy, or if it's a gift, you have even longer.
Yeah.
But it has no wheat and it's gluten-free. It has an amino acid complex of 11 amino acids. You have the peptides, you have the vitamin K, the Arnica montana flower extract, the oat kernel extract, vitamin E, bamboo water, again, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and silica, dragon's blood extract, sacred lotus seed extract, honey extract, green tea, ginger, acai, goji berry. Now I'm going to read off the last 16 ingredients. Pay really close attention. Organic jojoba seed oil, organic evening primrose oil, organic starflower seed oil, absibian seed oil, aloe vera leaf oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, linseed oil, bergamot fruit oil, lemon peel oil, lemongrass oil, rosemary leaf oil, rice bran oil, olive fruit oil, and soybean oil. Everybody please snap your fingers. It's not greasy.
No.
I just read 16 essential oils.
Not at all.
It absorbs into your skin. My skin has you've seen me on here for 10 years.
Absolutely.
Look at it was on my skin hours ago,
well,
but it's still
to me,
hydrated.
The 8-hour clinical study
8-hour
that you
clinicals
did,
are crazy.
because
I
especially
used to
in
have the lines
dry
here.
winter time,
Yeah.
when it is bone-chilling cold outside, and I do have to say, Chaz,
No more.
that we've got it on the 5 easy payments of $11.80.
I have clients that buy it by the case.
He
It's
should
not
be
a joke.
charging, if you know what feeling this on your skin,
It's
he
velvet,
should be
silky,
charging
velvety.
double for this.
Well, it's treatment.
He
You're
should
getting
be.
the results. It's
but
true.
he's not.
I'm
So
not.
we're not going to make him do that. Please don't. Ever, Chaz.
But the results, you really could. It makes a difference in the dead of winter in just 2 weeks. Most skincare clinicals are either 8 to 12 weeks later.
Oh, yeah.
This is 2 weeks later, guys. Firmer, healthier, younger looking skin.
Look at
I'll
that.
give you the challenge, just get it home. If you're even reluctant, you get 5 easy pays. Get it home, use it on the right side of your body, use what you're currently using on the left side of your body one time, and you're in hook, line, and sinker. And if not, keep going for 30 days and watch the difference. But healthier, firm, you want more firmness, you want younger looking skin, you want fewer lines, or you want dramatic improvement of your hydration.
This is 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
That's 2 weeks.
In New York, the last week of February, first week of March, when we had that insane winter last year,
Yes.
storms and everything,
Yes.
15 degrees to minus 15. I really want to, just for the kick, the giggles of it.
We got
I really
30
want,
seconds.
I really want to do this clinical again in the summer just to prove that we'll probably hit 100% across the board. Because this is, I gave it at the toughest time of year. Man, woman, I put it on the puppies' pads at night before they go to sleep, especially in the wintertime with the salt out on the roads.
That's so
but I
bad
put it
for
on the
them.
dogs' pads and
Yes.
it hydrates them. Firmer, healthier, younger looking skin. This is the holy grail, and you won't regret it. Use it from head to toe.
Now-
your décolleté, your neck, your face, and watch the lines just disappear.
As of yesterday, it was over 94,000 sold. We've already sold quite a few since yesterday to today. The original 613 or the fragrance-free, it's on 5 payments of $11.80. Absolutely incredible. I will never, ever, ever be without this. This is something that if getting it at home and trying it, you're going to fall in love. 826-0084. When are we finally just going to put that on auto delivery?
I don't know. That's what I don't know.
Well, you know, wait, because actually, you know what? Maybe we
They
don't.
better jump to the
Maybe
phone.
we
Look, I'm like,
can't
"Ugh."
figure out how to do auto delivery because some people may use more, some
Well, I
people
think it
may
disappears